Hello everybody, welcome to the final of the Sheffield Prime Championship. With me, your host Rebecca Walker, and with always...
What? You're not Rebecca?
No, I mean, sorry, I've got your spiel in my mind. I'm Richard Walker, sorry. Rebecca Walker sat next to me in a Jaffa cake. This is why I don't do intros.
So I literally said to Richard, can you do the intro so I can eat my Jaffa cake? And he was like, yeah, alright then. And you fucked up.
Sorry.
That's alright.
So we have Running Man Geddes on the left, who we saw in the last video, running his way into the final with Kostas Adamopoulos playing Tyrell Dragon. Now we've seen both of these on camera before. Kostas played, I think it was Whammer maybe? And Paul played in the last round against the Shadow deck. Against Jimmer. So yeah, no point talking that much about the deck. Kind of already have done. Paul's got a setup of Tywin and a Chud. Not amazing, but should have some decent economy for round one. And Kostas, yeah, he has White, Steve the Septon, and the High Tower. That's pretty good. Got economy and draw on the back row there. Every time he marshals the character, going to be good. Going to be top dog.
Top dog.
Doggy up top.
Thanks, son. I managed to eat my Jaffa cake. Yeah, I remember thinking when I was editing that Kostas didn't set any economy up. But yeah, I kind of forgot that the High Tower gives you economy when you marshal a card. So I guess it's kind of like gold, isn't it? It's once per phase though, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Is it gold and a card or just gold?
Both.
It's pretty good.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we know what that means.
This seems bad for Paul.
This is very bad for Paul. Oh dear. So,
assuming then that Kostas is going to play a House Florent Knights.
Yeah. And Kostas, they're going first. So, look, the legs are going on, on Paul. He knows what's coming.
But we know Kostas isn't going to marshal anything like Gates of the Moon or Rose Road, because then he wouldn't be able to afford the House Florent Knights.
Well, he would with the Rose Road. But yeah.
He would, yeah.
Yeah, any economy that costs him anything he's not going to be able to put out. So it's just going to be the House Florent Knight. Oh, Kostas is happy. But their guitar going on there. No, actually saying that, if he plays at the House Florent Knight, he'll get a gold back, right? So then he theoretically could play out a King's Road or a Gate or something.
True. Or they have that event, don't they? Bounty of High Garden. He could just play that and get some more gold.
That's also true.
Not really sure what economy-based Kostas is actually running. That would be interesting to find out. Paul's gone to get a Great Hall with his At the Gates, which seemed consistent with his crossing, play Jamie, Cersei or Tywin, and get some board presence and do non-kneeling challenges for my crossing. Yeah. Kostas played the Bounty of High Garden to get some more gold and then plays House Florent Knights.
So Tywin is gone.
Tywin becomes Bywin.
That's terrible.
I know. I love it. So that really hit Paul's economy as well.
Yes.
Because he doesn't really have a lot now.
And he's going to lose that gold from Tywin.
Yep.
Kostas almost forgetting the High Tower, but just remembering in time to trigger it and gain a gold.
I mean, that's like Kostas getting rid of a 7-cost character with 6 strength, all 3 icons, and 2 Rose Roads from Paul's board.
Yeah.
Bad.
Oh! That's not allowed. That's limited, right?
Yeah. Red Wine Straight is limited. Kostas has already played a limited card.
Bounty of High Garden is limited, isn't it?
Correct.
Okay. That's interesting. I mean, obviously it's not going to affect this round for Kostas, but next round it means it's going to have an extra 2 gold that he shouldn't have. Yeah,
an accidental illegal play. That's going to, obviously give Kostas a bit more tempo than he otherwise should have had. Both players' responsibility to pick that up. Paul is equally as culpable as Kostas.
Just throw Paul to the dogs there.
Yeah, Paul. Concentrate.
Yeah, why didn't you notice, Paul?
Stop running, Paul. Don't run from your problems, deal with them.
And Kostas is just like, yeah, I'll just chill out while Paul gets all the blame.
I stroke my beard in a wise manner.
So Paul's going to have to think a little bit now about his marshalling. He's now at the Chud and the Great Hall, so he's got a reduction of at least 2, possibly 3 depending on what he's playing out. But he probably wants to get a couple of smaller characters on the board now just to give himself a bit more board presence. This round as well, because of the Palace of Sorrows, it doesn't matter if he just puts out 2 chuds, for example. They're going to be 3 strength. So, you know, he just needs to get a couple of little characters out, try and get a bit of variety in the icons to help him with his crossing. And, you know, theoretically, if he's got like 3 2-costers in hand, he could get his crossing off.
Yeah, and don't forget, he runs I Never Bet Against My Family.
Mm-hmm.
That can get him a character. Hear Me Roar.
Yeah.
Put in a character temporarily for just the 1 gold. Cost him a card though. Not sure how keen he is to lose more cards at this stage. But Marcella seemed okay. Not amazing because she won't be turned on.
When does she get turned on?
When Paul has...
In a non-gross way.
That is really gross. When Paul has more cards than Kostas. Kostas has played 4 cards from his hand and got 1 back. Paul has now played 2 cards from his hand.
So the Red Cloaks is slightly risky. We know that Kostas is playing bribery.
Yeah, and the Red Cloaks are mercenary traded.
Mm-hmm.
Is Kostas that on any gold?
No, but he's got Steve.
He does have Steve, yeah. Yeah, he can, if he had a bribery. We don't know if he got a bribery. But if he did, I mean, maintaining the pressure on Paul's board seems like a good thing to do.
Yep.
Yeah, he's using Steve first, which is
Makes
logical.
sense, right?
Yeah.
Also, can I just give a bit of a shout out here to all the viewers that not only made Steve happen, but also Jackie apparently became a thing. I never realised that other people picked up on Jackie. I can't even remember the proper name for Jackie. Is it Old Town? No, High Tower. Oh fuck, which one is it? Which one's Jackie? The one that got Alanis the Informant? No.
Old Town Informer.
That one. Old Town Informant.
Otherwise known as Jackie.
Otherwise known as Jackie, because I always forget Jackie's actual name. So Old Town Informer. Thank you.
Did you tell Jackie?
No, I've not told Jackie. But I was so happy in the UK chat group when someone was like, oh yeah, Jackie's been restricted. And I was like, as if someone actually calls it Jackie now. So that was a happy day.
Jackie hasn't played Thrones in a little while.
Yeah, like 2 years.
The Paul has played I Never Bet Against My Family. He's got the whole family to choose from, I think.
Yeah.
Got Cersei, he's got Jaime, he has Tyrion and the Hound.
That seems really good.
That seems really good.
Because he knows next time he's going to have something awesome as well.
Correct.
So the Hound is quite cool because at least it's going to come back to hand if you can win the challenge.
Kostas pointing out that the copy of I Never Bet Against My Family is not that one.
Yeah. And yeah, those two just going back on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, as we say, Paul knows that next time he plays the event, he'll be able to get something good. Although we did see that one of the copies of the event was at the bottom of the deck. Oh, that's a hit.
Yeah, Cersei in hand.
You did.
What a snake.
I'm not sure that's how I would phrase it, but...
And now White's coming in with some angry military attack. Swinging his sword wildly. Curse you, Sandor!
I'm not sure it's quite as dramatic as that.
Well, I'm trying to make it dramatic. It's the final.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Carry on, as you were.
But wait, we have Steve the Septon stealing from the church tin. Stealing 2 golds. Yeah. And a card.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
This is because you've been out for dinner with the lads. Are you still sort of in lad mode?
Maybe. I might have had a few beers.
Richard.
So,
Oh.
a bribery.
Wow, turn 1.
Well, we kind of called that.
We did. I feel a bit sad for Paul though, because he was set to be able to do a crossing, and now he's not going to be able to do a crossing.
He's even got the old arms folded, lean back. I'm disengaged from what's happening on the board. I refuse to acknowledge.
He's not running as much in this game either.
That's because he's dying inside. And he's
Seems
taking
legit.
all of his energy to remain calm and not cry.
I'm sure he's not near crying.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, the first turn House Florent Knight on Tywin is just so much of a tempo battering.
Actually, I feel like I would be close to tears at that point.
Because it basically destroyed Paul's setup and all his economic momentum as well.
Yeah, it's equivalent of not having a setup, really.
Pretty much.
Because all he had was that chud.
Yeah.
But Paul's in the final.
He's just happy to be here.
He's just happy to be there. As he said repeatedly in every round.
He is really happy to be there.
So, good pull up from Paulus as well, though. That's Dario, right?
It was a Dario.
Yeah, that's a good pull. Dario for Cersei. It's not too bad an exchange.
Yeah, not too bad in exchange. We don't know if Kostas had the mercenary contract. So, he would steal the Lanni merchant, of course. Which, with Paul's small board, that would be wonderful for him. So what did Paul play now?
Valar! Probably not, but...
Valar seemed like a bit of an overreaction. Didn't really want to give himself 2 gold and a grey horde to play with.
Yeah, maybe slightly overreacting.
He'd probably want to grow his location base before he would do something like that. But even so, Kostas had a better one. But maybe he could do a spike.
Yeah, spike seems good.
Kostas now going for stable econ base. Seems strong.
I mean, Kostas does already have Red One Straits and the High Tower.
If you were allowed to at the gates first, would you trigger it and put it in your hand? To mitigate the heads on spikes? If you had an important character in your hand.
Yeah, I think I probably would.
Or do you have to put it into play? I can't remember the exact wording on at the gate. Yes, you might be obligated to put it into play, I think. I think it's like put it into play instead.
Yeah.
If there are no other city plots in your youth plan. So yeah, I don't think you have a choice.
Okay.
Off the top of my head. I would consult my memory, but my memory is just behind the laptop.
Slightly out of reach.
Yeah.
So Paul there missing.
Paul's going first. So Paul has a non-kneeler?
I mean, he's crossing. It might just be that he wants to try and push through his challenges.
I think maybe I'd like to be reactive. Defend as many challenges as I can and then hit back.
Oh, he's got a Jamie. That's good.
If there are any openings. But of course, if you have a non-kneeler like Jamie, it's better for you. Because now he can get all 3 challenges off, in theory.
All 3? Oh, with Jamie and Marcella.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's also saving 1 gold. I don't know if that implies he has another event in hand or if he just didn't. I don't know.
We know he has Hear Me Roar in the deck. He might have the 3rd I Never Bet Against My Family.
Yeah, I mean, if he's not going to use that gold, you would have theoretically left the Chud standing to help you with your challenges.
Yep.
So I feel like kneeling the Chud indicates he does have an event he wants to play. He's getting excited again, his legs are off.
Well, it's either that or he's a bad player.
We made the final.
Well, this is what I'm saying. So he's not a bad player.
Yeah.
Which means if you're Costa, you're looking at him and going, well, he would have kept that Chud standing if he could to maximise his chance to challenge it. So he probably got something like a Hear Me Wars or a Nightmares or something. You know?
Yeah.
Not that Nightmares would really do anything in this game so far for Paul. But Hear Me Roar would definitely do something. We know he had the Hound.
This is true.
He might
We'll get a little bit of a look of Kostas' hand there.
Got another Gate of the Gods.
Has he got another House Florent Knight?
I'm not sure.
I'm literally leaning to the side as if that's going to help me see it better. Yeah, I'm just going to lean and have a look at your hand, Kostas.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite work like that, does it?
No. I'm afraid not, dear.
No, I tried.
Ooh. The Emissary of the High Tower.
I feel like I don't like that one, but I can't remember why.
So you can name an event in the discard pile. You can play it as if it is in your hand. So he chooses bribery. And then he plays bribery.
Does he play bribery?
Well, it looks like he was about to play bribery.
He's paying 2 for something.
Yeah, he's playing 3 for bribery. To nil Marcella.
Oh, bribery does something different.
Yeah, the text on bribery is pay X gold. X is the printed cost of whichever character, and you nil the character.
Right.
You take control of it instead if it has the mercenary trait.
Ah. Who knew?
Or is it ally and mercenary? I don't even know. I need to read these cards again. I need to play more games.
Should have gone to club tonight, Ham.
I was at work.
So we had the non-kneeling military from Jamie, and now going in for the intrigue. Which looks like we're going to chump defend. Yep, chump defend with the red cloaks there. And that's 2 bribery, right?
Yep.
Because one of them was used twice. So there's possibly a third in there somewhere. That was a good draw, actually, because Kostas could have triggered the Septon isn't on the board, so never mind.
Nice analysis.
Thank you. I'm here all day.
So we hear me roar the hound.
Yep. So getting that crossing turned through at least. So forced reaction, and then we have unopposed, claim, and the crossing.
Not superior claim, though.
No superior Paul claim.
Paul loves superior claim.
He is obsessed, so much so that he actually has a card printed with his face on superior claim. Oh, hitting the hound.
Magic. So like Paul probably had all 3.
Oh, nice quick round there from Kostas. 3 unopposed charges.
I've got an old town as well. I'm going to make him even quicker. So Kostas has more economy, more access to cards, access to passive power game, and a bigger board. I think Kostas is going to win the game if it stays as is.
Well, I mean, looking at Paul's board at the moment, I say it's a safe shout. Bearing in mind that Kostas has had 2 extra gold that he wouldn't have had. So
that is true.
That would have covered the old town, I guess.
Yeah.
Being marshalled last turn.
I mean, it's an illegal play, but it can happen in games. Like sometimes you get a bit of tunnel vision and you don't quite think about all the things that happen. So sometimes you can make mistakes. I mean, it's fine.
Are you prepping our viewers for a later game that I've recently edited from a more recent tournament where you cheated?
Definitely not.
Don't worry, Paul.
Oh yeah, it's Paul.
Don't worry, Paul. I'll make sure Richard is aware of his misgivings.
I'm sure Kostas did not mean to do it. It's accidental. Accident happened. It's both players' responsibility to catch it.
So are we blaming Paul again because in the future game that's going to be coming out,
Paul smashes Kostas' little tokens around and gets a 3rd bribery.
I think he was just really excited about hitting the bribery.
He was. Look at him. He's running again. He rolled the sleeve up and everything.
So just a quick shout out then. We went to Alpha Games.
We went to Alpha Games in Bury.
Is it St Bury or is it just Bury?
Bury St Edmunds, Stanton, wherever the hell you want to call it.
I don't know. Somewhere east.
It is east.
Yeah. So we have games recorded from that tournament.
We do.
And I've already edited 2.
Wow. Including one of my games.
And one of my games.
Nice.
Oh, Palace of Sorrows has got rid of the Jamie there.
Grim.
Sad times. So yeah, so we'll be getting those games out to you as soon as we can. And of course, we've got Thrones War coming up as well in April. So I hope you've all signed up to it, because I think the official sign-up date has closed.
It has. It's all closed. Everybody's paid. You can sign up to the reserve list.
Yeah.
Because invariably people drop because they realise they cannot make it or they have other things going on now. Sign up for the reserve list. It'll be worth.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
It'd be good.
It'd be good. Cool. Kostas, yeah, he's doing some more horrible thing.
He is indeed. He's got a card in shadows as well by the looks.
Yep.
Oh, who's that? Joffrey.
It is Joffrey.
Little Joff. Does he get power when someone dies? Am I imagining that?
He does. When a lord or lady dies, Joffrey gained the power.
Ah. Well, it looks like Marcella's dying.
Or does it?
Yeah, she's definitely dying. So this amuses me greatly.
Yeah.
Kostas does the military. Paul's like, yeah, screw you, man. I'm going to put in my widow's wail, and Joffrey's going to get a military icon. And then Kostas like, yeah, everyone's 3 strength.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, and what?
So, yeah, sadly for Paul, that widow's wail is going to give him a military icon, but is not going to help win the military challenge.
At least you can defend it.
Yeah.
And then get Widow's Wail back to put on Marcella.
Yeah, he does have that extra gold. Yep, exactly as predicted. Paul's been really stuck for economy, hasn't he? He's not found any more economy to go onto the board.
Yep. It can be a problem sometimes when you play a rush deck. I don't think he has a great deal of draw in the deck. So he does rely on what he draws, what he top decks from the draw phase. And if you don't draw the economy, then you don't draw the economy. You just have to try and squeeze by with your Hear Me Roar and Never Bet Against My Family. And the Hound. You really want the Hound.
Yeah, I feel like he's just really struggling this game to get a footing, really. Like I say, I think that first round, Kostas was lucky to have the House Florent Knight in hand from turn 1.
Massive tempo.
Yeah, hitting that tie win.
You say lucky,
was important.
But he set up 3 cards, so he was 10 card deep in his 60 card deck.
Yeah.
And if you're running 3 copies of a card, there's a half decent chance you're going to find a House Florent Knight.
That's fair.
The combo is really strong, and
really mean.
I wonder if we're going to see many trying the combo with Mace, because you can trigger it then 3 times in 1 round.
Ugh.
You marshal it, you mace it, and then standing phase when your faction card's done that, you mace it again.
No, Richard. Don't give people ideas, please. I do not want to see that at Worlds. That'll be really depressing.
Just saying.
Yeah, let's not have that.
Someone's going to play it, you know it.
Oh.
And now that you know about it, you'll know how to defeat it.
By crying at them until they just feel sorry for me.
I'll Bill ban their faction card. Begging brother, the 4th reaction. Play Iron Scepter.
Great. Well, that was a depressing thought.
Or Bran and Lewin.
I don't think they're going to be that bothered about getting rid of your Bran.
No.
They're going to be getting rid of your Rob.
No, they want to, but Lewin makes Bran immune to your opponent's plot, so he'll be 1 strength. So they'll be forced to get rid of your Bran instead.
Ah, yeah.
That's what Dan Mulcrone did against me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I've mentioned it before on a previous video, but...
Oh, no, actually, I vaguely remember you saying now.
Yeah, set to make Arya immune to the Palace of Sorrow, so she was 2 strengths. It was funny. A corner case, but
But basically, plays Stark.
I say it's a corner case, but it's not really a corner case, is it? Because everyone plays Stark now. Stark's everywhere.
Really? I don't think it is.
Targ Sea of Blood apparently is everywhere, but we didn't see it once in the regional.
No. It's not a regional anymore, Richard. It's a prime. Get it right.
Sure, a prime. Maybe it's just America. I think the Americans are really aggressive and they play Sea of Blood decks.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, and I think England kind of like, we're all friends here. Let's play
Funny
passive-aggressive decks where we pretend we're not going to kill you, but then we
play Win or You Die.
Play Forgotten by History.
Have you ever played that in a tournament?
Yeah, it was a Martel deck though, so I've obviously been a bit of a dick.
Oh dear.
You know what? Can you believe? I'm going to rant about this for a second, but can you believe we went to a regional, 5 rounds, right? There are 26 players. 26 players, 5 rounds I played. 4 Martel decks there. I played 3 of them. 3 out of 5 games. I played 60% of my games. I played against Martel.
Aww.
That's really annoying.
Poor Richard. But we all know how much you love Martel. Why was it such an issue for you?
Oh, fed up of orange cards. Vindictive and spiteful.
So basically, if you're a regent in Thrones War and you're going for Martel, I really wouldn't go for Richard.
Can you imagine if I was the regent in a Thrones War?
They'd all make it so you had to have Martel.
If I bid 2 on Martel, no one else will bid anything.
No, they'd just let you have it and then laugh at you.
But of course, I'd never do that.
Ooh, Tyrion.
Paul getting a semblance of bored.
Yeah, so when Tyrion triggers off the intrigue, the 2 gold will maybe let him get in a burned man, or if it triggers twice, might be able to get a hound.
Yeah, well, he got a Casterly Rock. So he can get 4 gold before he's even finished the challenge phase. That's nice.
Seems good.
So if you had another hound in hand, I mean, the ideal play is you do an intrigue, you do another intrigue, then you ambush in the hound and you discard a card that you're going to lose anyway to keep him in play, right?
Yeah.
That seems like the ideal scenario. Maybe the best case scenario. In fact, the best case scenario is that you have another Never Bet Against My Family as well.
Yeah.
And get a Cersei out first. You don't kneel your board.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens.
I guess we will, seeing as you recorded it.
Yeah. So Kostas is in a good position here. But Paul does have 2 claims, so if you can push through a power challenge...
Ooh, yes. 2 claims.
He might be able to stop Kostas from closing out this turn. Then Kostas does still have... Oh no, he's used Old Town this turn already, okay.
Oh man. House Florent Knights strikes again.
I mean, it's only getting rid of the chud, but...
That's his claim soak.
That's his claim soak.
Now he's going to have to claim something good if he loses a military challenge.
All the economy.
So does Paul have a trick? He doesn't seem to have the Never Bet, otherwise he would have picked that Cersei out from the bottom.
Is it 0 cost for the event?
Yes, fashion nil.
Uh-huh.
That's the cost.
So we've got our first intrigue from Marcella, being defended by the House Florent Knight. And triggering Tyrion there to get the 2 gold. Kostas thought he'd lost the challenge because he forgot about the strength reduction.
Yep.
But
he accidentally won it.
I mean, if you're going to win, let's do it like that. Accidentally.
Now Paul has a choice. Assume if you have the hound, he goes for another intrigue.
Can he win the power? I think he can, right?
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he got stealth.
No, I mean, if he does the second intrigue with Tyrion, then he can win the power of the hound, because the hound would be 8 strength.
Yep. It's correct.
So yeah, I think he should be fine to do that.
They've got him in war.
Oh.
Card.
Oh.
I didn't see Kostas had gold left. Where are they keeping his gold? Because it wasn't on the plot card.
I don't know. You're just on the mat somewhere?
Yeah, it must be. Very colourful mat.
Mm.
I've started to like plain mats now. I think I'm going to go for just a plain black mat.
A plain black mat?
Yes.
Why?
So I can see what's going on my board.
They've got all these beautiful mats and you want a plain black one.
Yeah, I do. I want to be able to see what I'm doing.
Right.
I'm getting into the stage where my mind wanders. Like, when I'm playing and my opponent taking time to marshal, I'm just thinking about other stuff. I'm just looking around. I can't be bothered. Plain mat might help me focus on my cards.
I do. Oh, he's going for the power.
Sad.
Yeah.
Didn't even have a Burning Man.
Well, it gets a 2 claim. So that is probably enough to stop Kostas winning this turn. I mean, if you think 3 unopposed and claim, it's only 4.
Paul doing the right thing there and counting how much power Kostas has got instead of counting how much power Kostas doesn't have.
Yeah, because a lot of people will have an extra power token just in case they lose one.
Yeah. Oh, Paul can spend Robert as well.
Just to get it out of hand.
Yeah, he's going to lose it either, isn't he?
Yeah.
Otherwise.
So the intrigue challenge there, Trigger and Tyrion. Claim of Pycelle.
I went to the dentist today, Beck. It was all alright. But he did say to me, you have some damage there, what's going on? He said, oh, nothing. And he said, have you burnt it? And I said, oh yeah, Rebecca was making some little Chinese little wonton things and I ate one when it came out the oven, it was too hot for me. And he said, you should really wait for your food to cool down, otherwise you'll damage your mouth. So that's the story I've got for you all. Don't eat food when it's too hot.
Right. I'm glad that you're keeping the stories related to Game of Thrones, honey.
Well, I'm pretty sure Sandor Clegane once burnt some part of his mouth. Maybe that could be related.
Sure.
So don't eat food when it's too hot and comes out the oven, or have a brother like Gregor.
So Aegon comes out of shadows. Kostas has done his challenges. Dario is now in Kostas' hand. Paul just has Tyrion on the board with the Widow's Wail. And Kostas has shitloads of characters, and Paul now has no hand.
Paul going to play a reset? Does Paul want a reset? Paul shouldn't play a reset. He's got no card. Paul's lost. I mean, this is cool. This is why I'm telling you dentist stories. You know, I could think of some other stories if you like.
Sure.
No, I don't really want to. Maybe you could come up with one.
Thanks for that. I'm glad that you're full of stories to tell.
Cool.
And just withholding from our loyal viewers who are obviously really keen to hear your stories.
Well, I'm saving them for the
What's
next
that
video.
plot, please?
What's the plot phase?
What is that plot?
Oh, the loan from the Iron Bank. It's 10 gold, but all subsequent plot gain 1 gold less.
That's it. I didn't recognise the art when I was editing.
Yeah, just some dude standing there. Can't remember who it is. Might be Stanley. Might be the Iron Bank dude, Tycho.
Yeah, could
Might be someone irrelevant.
Have you seen Tycho being played in a game yet? There is a character card, isn't there, Tycho?
In Melee.
In Melee? Oh, okay, yeah.
I think he got played in Melee. I haven't seen him elsewhere. Oh look, La Montagne.
That's a big.
These are big.
I wonder what the other card was that Paul drew.
See the art? It's that Grand Championship art.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
I gave him that card.
Did you?
Yeah. I swapped it for a Drago. Just the one card, not place it. The Mountain Mercenary contract. No! Okay, GG.
Yeah, I think Paul realised that it was time to call it.
I mean, bribery on that.
That would be sad.
That would be very, very, very sad.
But
that's the end. We have our champion.
We do.
Our king of Sheffield.
Yeah. So thanks to Patriot Games for letting us record the tournament at your store. Obviously, congratulations to Kostas and to Paul for making the final. And yeah, we have got the Alpha Games in Bury St Edmunds Prime coming up next. So we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.